Hello Virgo, thanks for joining me for the January of 2019 Taroscope and Animal Totem. As always, we're going to use the Rock and Roll Tarot deck for the main portion of the reading, and then we're going to follow up with, my ring is caught in the basket, the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle card, which is also my own creation and available on my website. I'm posting these early for everybody, but just the Patreon subscribers will have advantage of the bonus card, which this month will be from the Colette Marin Reed Enchanted Map, which I thought was a great deck to use because people are looking for direction in the new year. You still have a couple weeks left to order your year ahead reading. If you're interested in that, please do check it out. You can find all that information in the corner or below. And if you want to hit subscribe so you don't miss my readings, or you can find me, people say they've had a hard time finding me in the sea of tarot readers that are on YouTube anymore, then hit that subscribe and you'll be able to find me. Okay, what's going on for our Virgo friends for January 2019? You know there are eclipses happening. I'm going to talk about that briefly. This is for Virgo Sun, Rising, and Moon. It's a general reading. If you want to get personal information, you may get a message here, but if you don't, you could always order either. Not only the year ahead, there's lots of different readings available on my website. These are always very popular, and I get a lot of good feedback about them. I do them every year for a limited time. That's why there's way too many. There's about 5 cards there. We need one more card for Virgo, please, for January of 2019, and we have it. Here we go. Well, you got that soulmate card popped out as the very first card there, Virgo. It's kind of cool. So let's talk about eclipses, because they're happening already. Starting right away, January 5th, we got an eclipse in Capricorn. I mean, that's a trine to you. You're a Virgo, that's a trine. So that could well, it's going to affect everybody. Just because it's not in your sign doesn't mean it doesn't affect you. So January 5th, new moon eclipse. This is the time to create new things in our life, manifest new things, new beginnings. Then the full moon eclipse on the 21st of January is in the sign of Leo. So this is a time to release things, and if you don't release them, often they will be eclipsed out of your life. So be aware. So anyways, the 2 of Cups was the first card out. So soulmate is on the scene, man. The soulmate is showing up. Now, it doesn't show me a particular person, so for many of you, you already know who this is. This is just, the Lovers is here. This is just affirming that, you know, your love life is going to be going pretty well, pretty cool. Things are going to be rolling right along in that department during the month of January. Because the Knight of Pentacles and these Pentacle cards are here, we'll get to the deeper meaning. That's about your finances and your money, but it could say some of you could be an office romance. Maybe you'd meet somebody at work. It doesn't always have to be at work. It could be going or coming to work, on your lunch break of work, you know. But work may involve the meeting of a soulmate if you're single and looking. If you're not, it's just saying, hey, things are going pretty well. Rocking right along. Rocking around the Christmas tree. Nine of Pentacles is here. That's a nice card. That's one of the best cards in the deck as far as money and finance go. It says you're doing pretty well. Your finances are in order. I think for some of you, Virgos are that way. I have a lot of Virgo in my chart, even though I'm a Capricorn. You know, first let's get the money in order, then I can go out and socialize and have fun. So maybe you've got your money in order. Now you're going to go out and shake your tail feathers with the birdies and meet up with somebody, you know. Devote more time to fun and romance. I want you to always, I always want people to look at this card. Look at his face. What does his face seem to you? Because we're reading for a lot of different people. Does he seem happy? Does he seem stressed? To me, he feels accomplished. He's like, okay, it's just like her. She's got her little pile of dough here, and he's got a pile of dough there too. It's like, yeah, I got my pile of dough here. And he's thinking, yeah, I'm going to take this, but I'm going to take this one, and we're going to invest it into something else. It looks like you're a little skeptical, but you can afford, you got this whole pile here, you can afford to invest one. And it looks like you're a little bit skeptical about, oh, should I invest it? I don't know. But believe me, Libra, I almost said, and I know you're Virgo, but I actually almost said Scorpio, Libra, Virgo. Believe me, it's going to go. Chariot is here. That is the highest success card in the entire deck. Maybe some of you are thinking about a trip. Chariot can be, we're going to be traveling, we're going to be taking a trip. If you want to take a little trip with me, Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Lowrider. You're gonna take a trip in a lowrider, baby. I don't think most of you are. Somebody definitely, I feel, so motorcycle. Is Sturgis in January? I don't think it is. Is it in January? I know it's kind of in the cold weather. But it might, or Bike Week in Daytona or something like that. Some of you might be going on one of those kind of deals. Some kind of a big biker thing. Or maybe just going somewhere, you know, on a motorcycle, taking a road trip. Because this kind of reminds me of the wheels on the bike go round and round. Rock, come here, buddy. No. Come here, buddy. Hey, come here. I don't care that the other dog's barking. Come here. Rock. Hey. Come. I'm sorry about that. I'm not going to edit this on the table because it's... that's the other dog. He's a bad boy. You're not a bad boy. You stay here. Okay, sorry about the interruption. But anyways, yeah, that kind of reminded me of the bike's wheels. Like, oh, what's that show that used to... I don't know if it's still on. With the father and son. The father's really grumpy. Their logo kind of looks something like that. And they have a bike shop. They fix bikes and stuff. I can't think of the name of it. I haven't seen it in a long time. I don't even know if it's still on anymore. But they made these awesome like custom motorcycles, and their logo reminded me of that too. So there's a motorcycle theme in here for some people. That's definitely going on. That's definitely a thing. Okay, so then there's news coming in the time of Aquarius, when we move into the time of Aquarius, which is after January 21st. I don't know if, or the 20th. I don't know if I gave you those dates. The full moon eclipse is on the 21st and the 20th, it looks like. It's going to be around the 20th for this. And the new moon eclipse is on January 5th. This is the end of a big cycle for many of you. This is a huge card. This is a card of ending of a huge cycle, finishing, completion, ending, starting on a new cycle, leaving. Looks like we're going to be leaving behind some pain and sorrow from the past year or past years in some cases, and we're moving on. I think for a lot of you, or some of you anyway, this passage just stood out to me. But anyways, for some of you, I think that you had a bad run in a relationship, and you said, I'm just going to throw myself into work in a typical Virgo nature. I'm just going to throw myself into work all the time. And now you're just like, well, you're ready to peek your head out again. You've digested that. You've processed that. Maybe that's what will be eclipsed out of your life, you know, during the full moon eclipse, around the 20th, 21st, depending on your location. Maybe you're going to eclipse some of that pain and sorrow out of your life and ready to move on. These are both big cards. They're major arcana, and they're big cards of moving on. You know, whether you're a biker or not. That biker thing just came through really strong for me, though. So for some of you, there's going to be some kind of biker thing happening. Okay, let's go ahead and shift gears, and we're going to get over to our animal totem now. Again, don't forget, check out my website if you want to get that year ahead, limited time. There's also books, decks, gift for you or somebody else, you know, holiday shopping. By supporting me and all my wares, this keeps the readings free and me doing it for all these years. And if you can't find me, you can hit that subscribe button. See the description under this video for more links and information. Virgo, what is your animal totem, Virgo? Animal totem, Virgo. Virgo. The woodpecker. Somebody's knocking at your door. A pecker. Oh, that's so crass, but it came flying out of my mouth. I couldn't stop it. Sorry. Rapping, tapping into forest canopy overhead. Undetected if not for the sound. Listen. Primal rhythms. You'll be doing the primal rhythms. Yeah, you guys will be working that primal rhythm, baby. Primal rhythms awaken your heart to the earth song. No, I'm being silly. Don't get offended, please. I'm just being silly. The guys are being silly. Because I would never say pecker in that manner. But that came through, flying right through. So hopefully it's just... take it easy, don't get upset. Yes, it's sexual. Red is the Kundalini energy, the red of the woodpecker. That's the Kundalini energy. So, could be having some red hot loving going on here, Virgo. And Virgos get a bad rap about being big prudes and they don't like sex. That's not true. That's not true at all. I've had a couple Virgo boyfriends over the years, and they're very, you guys are very concerned about pleasing your partner. You're very warm and caring. There's a lot. A Virgo lover is, anybody would be lucky to have you as have a Virgo lover. You know. A lot of good stuff that could be said about that. Okay, Virgos. But you've got the money under control. Maybe it's time to expand your horizons. You know, put some feelers out there. Maybe if you are looking for love, maybe you're going to go to some kind of thing where there are motorcycles and you meet somebody. Maybe, you know, just like Virgos get a bad rap, I think bikers get a bad rap a lot of times, you know. A lot of bikers are really cool. A lot of bikers are earth signs or have a lot of earth in their chart. They're very down-to-earth people, you know. I don't want to get off on that tangent, but anyways, so that is the reading. Again, here's all my stuff. Please check it out. If you're a Patreon subscriber, we're going to do the Enchanted Maps card, so you can head over and check that out for sunrise losing all 12 of them. You can look at all of them. There's no per video fee. It's just one small fee for all the videos. So thank you. I want to send out some love and appreciation for all the stuff that you've done for me leading up in the previous years and as we go forward into 2019. Thank you so much for your continued support. Remember, you're love and beauty incarnate. Have a great new year, and eclipse season is underway. Till next time.